up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P. And this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. Back at it again. Back on my bullshit. And y'all already know how we're going to start this off. Honestly, if you still haven't gotten your tickets for the Sip Heavy Talk show, April 13th at Punchline, your mom's a hoe. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, but for real, like, why haven't you at this point? Because it's like every time we have a show, regardless what city we in, it's always, damn, it looked fire. Damn, I wish I could have been there. Damn, why wasn't you? All right. All you have to do is go to Live Nation or click the link in my bio and get your tickets now. We are less than, when this drops, how long will it be when this drops? On Monday? Okay, bet. We are less than 7 days away, people. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Okay, defend your mother's honor. Get your tickets now. Okay, click the link. Come get a picture with Shad. Shad said he taking pictures. All right, click the link in my bio or get your tickets now. And y'all, it's gonna be so much stuff. We got giveaways, we got games, we got prizes. Okay. And we're doing Pop the Balloon, okay? And if you want to be a contestant on the Pop the Balloon, all you have to do is send a screenshot of your ticket and your ASL. If you don't know what that means, you're not old enough to be on the segment anyway. And your ASL to inquiries@stormypea.com, all right?
Keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. I'm just going to say it one more time. Please keep it respectful.
Please, all right? Please keep it respectful. But yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. And yeah, click the link in my bio right now. Get your tickets. Defend your mother's honor. Okay? I can't wait to see you guys at the show. Today. We got a lot going on, but honestly, with this whole ghosting conversation going on, with this whole men versus women conversation never ending, honestly, maybe I'm tired. I don't know about y'all, but I am tired, okay? Everybody always want to talk about who cheats more, men or women, men versus women, men versus women. That's all I ever hear.
Can't relate.
And I feel like we're not talking about the important conversations, the ones who ain't cheating. Did y'all know they still exist? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know there are still people in this world who don't cheat? And I say this not because I'm in a relationship, because y'all know I'm single. But honestly, I take pride in the fact that, like, I don't owe anybody an explanation, but I still choose to be solid. That's rare. That's rare. I don't owe nobody an explanation, but I still choose to be solid, okay? And while I say that's rare, I feel like that's only because a lot of people aren't willing to accept that because they fear of being played and they don't really want to talk about it. But I feel like we need to bring this to the forefront. We need to bring it to the forefront, okay? Because a lot of y'all dumb like me, okay? And the only reason I call it dumb is because I know y'all call it dumb. I don't think it's dumb, but I know y'all think it's dumb. So yeah, we going to dive into that today. You know, this episode is for all the people who choose not to be messy, okay? All the people who choose not to spin the block, okay? All the people who choose not to take that one person off the block list, okay? All the people who choose to move with grace, move with love, and still have the hope that their person is out there. And you know what? Maybe have recently come to the realization of some important things like me. I recently realized maybe I was put on this earth to be a second wife. Okay?
Come on, nigga.
Maybe, hear me out. Hear me out.
Waiting for this.
Hear me out. Maybe God said, I want you to watch other people struggle vicariously. And you're going to learn. Okay? And when you learn, you're going to be better equipped for when your husband finished learning with his first wife. And then y'all going to connect. Okay? Maybe. We don't know. But, you know, we're going to see. I say all that to say, you know, moral of the story is growth is sexy, right? Discipline is sexy.
Amen.
And peace, baby, peace is fine as hell, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today. I feel like that's where we are with it, okay? That's where we are with it. Let's get into it. Speaking of peace, we're going to start on the left. Then we're going to go back around in the circle. Okay, but speaking of peace, y'all ever notice how when life get real peaceful, that one funky ass ex start coming around? Yes or no? Is it me? Is it me? Like, y'all ever notice that when you were in your soft era and you're healing and you have peace and things are going well and you're figuring things out, you're drinking your water, here come that one funky ass ex. What you want, bae? What you want? What you want? I done bought a new plant. You don't got to come back on the fuck shit, okay? I'm at peace, okay? I ain't even killed this one yet, okay?
Yo.
I'm not gonna hold you. I got this peace lily that is stressing me the fuck out. Dog, why are peace lilies so dramatic? Why? But yeah, man, you ever notice how when life is going real good, you're at peace? You're at peace. You ever notice how when you at peace, that one funky ass ex always come back around talking about, hey, stranger. Hey, stranger. Baby. I'm not a stranger. You just don't have access to me anymore. It's a difference. It's a difference. I'm not a stranger. I'm in the same places. I have the same habits. I'm still moving with grace, moving with love, moving with purpose. What you want?
I started saying to myself, even though my encounters aren't funky, they're like
funky is crazy.
But I say, not today, Satan. And I've been saying that since I was like in high school. Like, not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. Get thee behind me, Satan.
Leave
okay?
me alone, bro. For the ones.
Leo Flex Fit says stranger danger. And is.
You want to be a stranger so bad? Now you are one.
Now you are one. Yeah. Now you are one.
You're not left on red. You're left on delivered.
I'd rather be left on red than delivered.
Oh, no, what the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
You're going to have a blue dot next to your name for the rest of your life.
Bro, you're not even going to give me the common courtesy of opening my shit?
Cardi B, forever.
Dog. Outfit says that X popping up is equivalent to getting paid a husky check and the check and engine light come on in your car.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My check engine light on right now.
Still?
It's because it's something easy. It's just my MAF sensor. So I was like, fuck it.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Fuck it. But no, going back to this, hey, stranger. It's like, yo.
Hey, stranger. Bitches, you dumb?
You dumb? No, but it's like real because like, yo, at the end of the day, I absolutely could open my phone right now, send a text to Old Faithful, and have a man with a beard of communications on my line in my house, bucky naked, no problem. But do I? No, because my peace is more important than getting attention. And like, once you get to that point, it's a wrap for you fuckboys. Like, it's a wrap for you fuckboys. Like, once like me and my peace becomes more important than attention, your whole world opens up differently. Like, you start seeing shit different. You start feeling shit different. Like, it's not the shit you used to feel, but it's something new.
See why I say no and stay in the house? See why I ain't got no stories of going out and, showing up to random shit and going through the fuck shit? Because
Yeah. Blurred 1701 says, like Medea said, hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battles. Now hold on. Hold on. I think Medea was holding a different peace in that situation, but I get it. Like, once you reach a point where your peace is more important than attention, your life changes. Like, baby, yes, you smell good, but it's not enough for me. Yes, you have a pretty smile, but it's not enough for me. Yes, I miss that chain swinging in my face, but it's not enough for me.
I was thinking booty, but damn, yeah, for real.
It's not enough. It's not
Always
enough
got that one perfume
at all. Hold on, wait. Let me scroll back up.
Yeah.
Zanzi says, leaving people on red without blocking them is my new move. Ooh, poetry snaps. Yes, Stink, you deserve. We all do.
I'm going to have to see what that feels like.
Music is life says it's called clarity. I'm crying. But like, I don't know. I feel like I don't want, sometimes when we talk about our peace and like having the sanctity of our home, it gets translated into this conversation of we just don't want anybody, period. Or it gets translated into this conversation of you become a part of the he-man woman haters or vice versa, right? So I want somebody, but sometimes I feel like me and society, we don't be on the same page, right? Like what I be wanting for and what I envision in my brain. Sometimes I feel like society or outside factors be trying to tell me like, oh, that's too much. You got too much going on. Or you need something. It's like, I know it exists. For example, call me old fashioned, but I still think that there are people out there in the world who have the potential to be just as loyal as I am. And if you ask society, especially social media, like loyalty don't exist. Like every person you get with is going to cheat on you. They're going to dog you out. They're going to X, Y, and Z. And it's like, I don't think so. Call me old
asked this dude on thingy saying, why don't you cheat? And he looked at her like, how are you? Because it's wrong. Like, what are you talking about?
What?
Like, what do you mean? Why don't I cheat? Like,
what?
Cheat? Like, that's, do you know those questions when they stop on the interview?
Yeah.
Like, do you cheat? And he was like, no. She was like, why?
The fuck? Cause it's wrong.
Like, what else? Cause
like, it's wrong.
That's crazy to me. Like,
yeah, I
feel like I'll be staying in the house too long.
Dog, like, honestly, I feel like I don't like it because y'all be acting like being loyal is corny. I don't like that.
I just told you, mortal enemies.
I don't like that.
I told you.
Y'all like that?
Batman.
Because I don't like that. Like, I don't like when y'all say things like, being loyal is boring. Being loyal is corny. I got my sneaky link on blah, blah, blah. I'm finna go do X, Y, Z. I don't like that. I don't like that. Blurred 1701 says, call me old fashioned too. Loyalty is always the right way. Essentially Ill says, loyalty is a way of life. And I feel that. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Loyalty and living a life of loyalty is easy. Y'all be trying to make life hard. Like, baby, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't cheat because I'm not good at it. Okay? I'm not good at it.
How was your day? Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Bruh.
Yo, no, that's never gonna happen.
Being loyal means I ain't gotta keep up with 3 different lies, okay? Being loyal means I ain't gotta craft a story about where I was or where I wasn't, okay? Being loyal means I ain't gotta remember what I told you and what I haven't told him yet and feel how I'm gonna craft these conversations. Like, being loyal means I don't have to lie about who I was with, what I was doing, what time I'm gonna be in the house. Like, being loyal is different for me. It's so easy. And when y'all be stressing about all this shit, but cheating and moving with your sneaky link, I be like, you like that shit? Because I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Like, choosing to have a hard life is crazy. Crazy.
I don't
like,
even got the brain space. Like, I don't have the time to even think about stuff like that. Like,
and that's the crazy part. Like, you are literally choosing to be a detective and a side piece at the same time. Baby, I ain't got it. Okay, I don't have the brain bandwidth. I ain't got it. All right?
I'm trying to figure out life.
That's what I'm saying. Alpha says, being loyal is effing boring, but god damn it, it's safe and adds years to your life. Yeah. That's right, okay? And you know what? Being loyal might be boring, but it's safe and it adds years to your life. Yes, it does. Ilconnelly says, P, if women master being single, leaving and not staying with one man, why should men give women commitment and monogamy?
Not the same thing.
I don't think those are the same things. I think that
and then you're gonna go to chocolatechipandSip.com and then you're gonna go to the very first video of this podcast and you're gonna watch it. And then you're gonna watch a whole bunch of other things about relationships and then you're gonna come back to this video and be like, okay, I don't know what I was talking about because they are not the same thing. We just said at the beginning of this podcast that we're not gonna tolerate fuckboys.
Aaron Nash 73 says unloyal people create their own drama. Exactly.
That's so weird.
I feel like there are people who choose to move with love and move with peace, and I'm just one of those people. Like, the sneaky link cheating life, it just ain't for me. It's too much drama. Okay, high blood pressure and cholesterol already running my family, baby. I can't add no more. Okay, at this point, I'm just looking to make my life easy and potentially make yours too. That's it, and that's all. All that other stuff you can miss me with. It's not for me. And Not even that. Like, yo, you ever notice that when you're being faithful and when you're doing things that you're supposed to do and when you're living a loyal life and you're being safe and moving with good energy, you ever notice how your life get a little bit better? No, it's just me. You ever notice how when you're moving with peace and good energy, life just gets a little bit better, okay?
No blessings.
Yes. Your skin clears up, okay? Your ass get a little fatter. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, okay? I'm just saying, sometimes your taxes even come back faster. It's just benefits in being loyal. That's it, and that's all. That's just me. Blurred1701 says, people who cheat are unsatisfied with themselves and they are trying to make themselves feel better. Giovanni757 said, answer my DM. I will try to find it. And that's it. But yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like when you aren't lying and scheming and cheating and, you know, trying to put together whose cologne you might smell,
and
like
the truth
and living, you know what?
Facts.
I take that. When you aren't lying and scheming, and when you're actually living your truth, yes, your skin clears up. Yes, your curls get juicier. Yes, that ass get fatter. Yes, your taxes come back faster, okay? Life genuinely gets better. And I want that for you. You know, speaking of peace and living a righteous life, I feel like this wouldn't be chocolate chip and sip if I didn't have an honest, vulnerable moment and tell both sides of the coin. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I see a man that make me want to ruin my peace.
Okay.
I feel like this. Well, hey.
Nah, I feel you. Keep going.
Is this a safe space?
Yeah, you ain't got to.
Is this a safe space? Can we be honest?
Yeah.
Hey. Can we be honest?
Human.
All right. We are human, right? Like sometimes I will be out frolicking amongst the people, and I just get caught up. I'm like, damn, something's gonna happen. Am I gonna let it happen? Am I like? Sometimes it just be the ones, you know, and everybody got their own specific ones. I don't have to go into it, but like, you just see him like, yo, I will throw all this self-love away to be your big or little spoon. And baby, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Just something, just a little something. I will throw all this self-love away. Okay. Just to get a little heat on back, meat on crack. Okay. Just a little bit. And it's like, I be having to catch myself like, no. We're beyond that. Okay. And sometimes like the one that be on this shoulder be like, no, we're not. And then, you know, it's like a battle, but you know, I make it out. I make it out. Outfit says, I'm in danger. Yes. Moments abundant. Yes. It gives very much, I'm in danger. That's it. That's what it be specifically. Absolutely. Josh straight up says, mental stability ain't even that fun though. Baby, you know.
Most great things are.
It's a place in Philadelphia called Friends Hospital, okay? And the people in there would like choose to disagree with you. That's all I'm saying. The light-skinned Aristotle, what's up, baby? Hold on, I'm trying to Aaron Nash, please. I'm cracking up. Oh, wait, I gotta scroll back down. He don't back, meat on crack needs to be a shirt. I feel like people wouldn't get it. They'd be like, what is that?
It's not for them.
And they're gonna try to put me in that hospital that I was just talking to you about, okay? Like, it's a thing. But yeah, it's cool. Like, it's not cool. Not that part. Let's go back. Let's circle back. So sometimes I do run into people and be like, yo, like, baby, I will risk it all to sip your bathwater through a straw. Okay? Just a little bit. Not too much, all right? But I don't. Okay? All right? And do you know why? Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. I be having to think to myself like, yo, is it worth that 90s R&B playlist I'm gonna have to make afterwards? Okay? Is it worth the crash out in the group chat? Okay? Is it worth me figuring out where your grandmama get her dialysis and having to pull up on her? It's not, okay? It's not. So I have to be the grown up and choose to be the bigger person.
But my R&B playlist is kind of dusty. I ain't gonna hold you. It is. It could go take a little. Just a little bit. It's crazy, a little razzle.
It's in these moments I have to remember that I have mastered the art of looking and not touching. Okay, looking and not touching. Okay, look, not touch. And honestly, I be thinking that I look real sexy, but in all actuality, I just look like Gabrielle Union and Bring It On when she be walking by. But in my mind, I look cute though. In my mind, I'm letting you know, like, hey, whenever you're ready for a wife, I'm here. But in all actuality, I look like Gabrielle Union and Bring It On. So.
I want to look like I've masterpiece. I'm a masterpiece.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Shout out to my guy.
Court Chappelle says, Stormy, I have a card game I want to sing you. I need your P.O. box. Let me screenshot that. I will tap in with you when I get back. I didn't do it this time. I actually screenshot it.
Phone off.
It's Showtime says, bringing in my grandmama's wild. I said what I said. Aaron Nash 73 says, the gray sweatpants print have taken many down.
Yo, let me tell you.
Once again.
You see me get dressed tonight.
I
changed my clothes. You saw me, right? I was like, yo, let me go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, when I got here, I did have on sweatpants. He did the respectable thing and went and changed his clothes.
Yeah, make the whole room go down.
He's okay, you know what? I feel like when we talk about mastering the art of looking but don't touching, y'all don't realize how hard that is. Especially when like they got on a pair of gray sweatpants. Especially when they walk by smelling good, gold chain, pretty smile, deep waves, fresh cut, fresh locks, nice retwist. Like it be hard. Okay? And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Don't let him have a southern accent. Boy, god damn! I'm not gonna hold y'all. Listen.
That shit make me melt when
my West Coast crew, my East Coast crew, I love y'all. Dirty, like, what's the middle called? Midwest? Yeah, my Midwest, y'all know what's love. But baby, it's something about them southern accents.
Southern twang go crazy.
Male or female. God damn! Get me every time.
Especially in those little hole-in-the-wall restaurants. Like,
baby.
Oh, my God. That's the only reason I go to Atlanta. I want to go in the hood. Like, I don't want to go around people where they speak like me.
Honestly.
Like, you live down the street from me, nigga. I want somebody who grew up here.
Honestly, it'd be the manners for me.
Yo.
Oh, my God.
Sir, how
gets
you
the
doing?
people
how
going.
You doing?
Yes.
What?
Ma'am, you call me ma'am? Boy, you finna call me baby mama, okay? Stop it.
I'm gonna rub my beard.
Gets the people going. Oh my God. Cold-blooded 21 says, we appreciate you too, ma'am. See? Now why would you? Who is G Jones says, you like the southern accent? I do. Them southern niggas. Okay. Chocolate, aka Jordan says,
put a cowboy
they
hat
really
in the
be
chat.
threatening us with a good time, don't they? And don't they? Oh my God. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Give me a second. Outfit says, master the art of looking and not touching. Psh, says the woman who lifts niggas on a regular. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You sure about that?
You sure about that? Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say, but yeah. Speaking of mastering the art of looking and not touching, I feel like looking and not touching is hard for some of y'all. Hear me out. No shade. Because you picked the wrong partner. Okay? Hey, this is a safe space. Hey. We're all friends here. I say all this with love. But at the end of the day, you know you picked the wrong partner. Okay? Once again. Hey. Just hear me out. Don't cut the podcast off yet. Just hear me out. Okay? I feel like discipline is hard for some of y'all because you chose the wrong partner. If you're picking who you're actually supposed to be picking, life is easy as fuck, okay? All of it, no, but a majority of it, yes, okay? And then who wants to argue with those odds, right? Like when you pick the right partner, cheating don't even cross your mind, okay?
Plug and play.
Bro, Do you remember the first time you were with somebody that made you not want to cheat? Do you remember the first time you were with somebody that made you not even want to look at other men or women? Do you remember the first time you met somebody was like, I'm not fucking this up?
Do you remember the time?
Do you remember, girl?
Dragging
Do
it.
you?
Okay.
Do you? Okay? And if you haven't had that moment yet, it's going to fuck you up. I promise you. You're going to need to talk to the lady afterwards. Right? But it's good because you're going to learn something in there.
That's why you be saying the shit out your mouth that you be saying because you ain't had that.
You know what?
That's why I be feeling like people be saying that, like, oh, you must not have been loved on properly. You must not have loved properly.
You might be on something.
Because, I practice the golden rule. I treat people
Yeah.
the way I want to be treated. So, like, I want to be loved on. I don't want to be lied to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be cheated on.
Yeah.
I want to be, appreciated. So I put that out. You put in what you get out. What do you say? You get out what you put in.
You get out what you put in. I want to piggyback on that. I believe that. I feel like
that's the first time you said piggyback. I said some smart shit.
I want to piggyback on what Shad said, right? I feel like if you are one of those people who believe that everybody cheats and you're never going to find a loyal person and love doesn't exist, I just
Stay
feel
the fuck
like
away from me.
you've never had someone that made you feel that. Like you've never had a man who made you want to give them your love, your legs, and your loyalty. Okay? It's probably something different from men. I don't know. But it just means like you never had that wrapped up in a nice little cute Amazon package. You ain't get it. And that's why you can't relate. But I promise you it's real. And I promise you it exists. Alfred says, you're right. She had my feet dangling and kicking on a bar stool with a smile. She got me right.
For real, nigga. Exactly. Exactly.
I love that. I love that.
Boop, boop, boop. Like,
I love that. I love that. I love that. Like to me, it just means that you never had somebody that poured into you. Your cup was so filled, you had no desire to like get anything from anybody else. And it's like you ain't never had a partner that made you just look at everybody else and they all look dusty. Like every person in the world becomes dusty to you.
Cuddling with somebody that wants to cuddle with you as much as you want to cuddle with them is like top tier. Unmanipulated baking cakes is top tier.
Yes.
No foul play. When I want them as much as they want me.
Yeah.
And there's no forcing. Everything just aligns. You can't go back. It's like a drug.
It's
I'd much rather that crack.
Bro, like you never had a partner that hyped you up and poured into you so much that you just looked at everybody else like they were fucking dusty. Now, don't get me wrong. They can have the same clothes. They can have the same job. They can have the same money. They can have the same apartment. They can have the same car. But it's like,
They ain't her.
Exactly. They ain't her. They ain't him. That's not it. It's like if you've never experienced that, then yes, you probably do believe that everybody in this world cheats, and I hate that for you. But maybe it's something better over the other side of the rainbow, and I want that for you. You can have it, okay? Just,
And it's very important.
Choose better.
When you're dating somebody, when it comes to things like that, it's either this side or that side. If you're on the fence about it, you got to throw the ass on that side.
And
you can't play around with things like that.
And honestly, if you're in a relationship right now, and your partner don't make you feel that,
some common law shit, crazy.
if you are in a I would like to start over. Okay. I'm gonna start over. Just so piss me off. You're pissing me off. Honestly, if you are in a relationship and your partner doesn't make you feel like you don't need a roster, maybe they just a starter pack, okay? Maybe your partner is just the audition. They're not the lead. And I say this with love, but if they're not giving you that energy,
they're a lesson, not a blessing.
Alfred says, other women became harlots and whoremongers.
Yo, like, why are you talking to me?
He fizz away from me, scallywag.
Exactly.
I'm crying.
Hey, Shaw, I like your haircut. Okay, Igor.
Okay, so do my girl. The fuck?
Okay,
like,
Igor.
Court Chappelle says, it's not a feeling of not wanting to cheat because I don't cheat now. If I feel like it, I just want you to sit on my face all day until you got me. Amen. And you know what? At least you got a system. I love that for you. I love that for you. Hold on, wait. Let me scroll back down. So yeah, man. That's it. Without saying it without saying it. Choose better. That's it. That's all. I feel like the consensus is going to be when hearing this or watching this, it's like, oh, she talk all that shit, but she's not in a relationship. But, you know, I think there are other things that we need to take into account and things that we're paying attention to, right? So it's like, no, I'm not in a relationship, but I am also mature and accountable enough to say it's because I'm being selective, right? And when you have peace and you're willing to be selective and accepting of the fact that there may be some time you got to spend by yourself in between that, it's like, it's not that bad. I know it seems real bad, and society wants you to think that you're going to automatically become a cat lady because your standards are too high. That's false. That's false. That's false. Especially when you think about what you're asking for isn't a lot, right? And finding peace in that is so powerful, right? I feel like I'm single, but I'm spiritually taken. Okay? Can we put that in? Like, my peace and whatever God is going to bring to me is more phenomenal than sitting here swiping right or ending up, like we said earlier, crashing out in a group chat. And finding peace in that is so powerful. So powerful. Like, I genuinely believe with all my heart that God is going to send me a man who knows how to communicate and is going to be able to build IKEA furniture without yelling at me, okay? And is going to know the flowers that I like and remember all my birthdays and pretend to be interested. And I got a lot. It depends. I have a birthday, then I have a half birthday,
Birthday weekend, a month.
I have a birthday weekend, birthday month. Okay, I have milestone years. Like it's a thing, right? But I feel like he's also gonna fake care about all the nerd shit I like. I feel like he's going to be excited or pretend to be excited to carry my bags at Comic-Cons or whatever cons we may be in at the time. Like it exists, and when we have these pessimistic attitudes, we're just affirming to the universe that we don't deserve it. And I don't want to be there. Original Native, salute to you, my guy. John Polo says, what are you asking for? Big Mo 702 says, amen, I feel that. Original Native says, God will bring you the right one. Absolutely. He absolutely will.
The same faith that you have to have when you're going through hard times, the same type of faith you have to have when you're looking for love or anything else in life. I've had to learn that, and I had to really take that to heart, and I really had to apply it and really apply it mentally and physically to really understand okay, I'm on the right path.
It's so funny because I'm actually going to do you one better. Ladies, the same faith that you have when you halfway through getting that sew-in and you happen to catch a peek in the mirror and you decide, this bitch done fucked it up. I know my forehead gonna look big. She done did the wrong shit. She ain't leave out enough. Leave out no. The same faith that you have that it's gonna turn out good, okay? You gotta have that same faith when it comes to finding your person. It's gonna turn out good. Just keep the faith alive. I promise. I
don't miss.
And more importantly, when he does send you your person, your man is going to know that you've been loyal, that you've been faithful, that you've been working on becoming a better girlfriend, a better wife, a better partner. He can tell that you've been working on you. He can tell by the way you present yourself, by the way you move outside in these streets, like you've been putting in the work, and he's going to match your energy because that's what you deserve based on the work that you put in on yourself, all right? Don't let nothing that you see on social media deter you. Don't let nothing that you see out here in these streets deter you. He exists, he is real, and he is coming. And it's so hard because you feel like, God damn, what's taking so long? But I promise it is coming. That's it. And that's all.
And it's going to be to the point where you ain't got to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to put a ring on it.
Yes. And he's going to...
Nothing to talk about.
And he's going to put a ring on it because he sees that you have been preserving your mind, preserving your body, preserving your spirit, okay? And preparing yourself to be a better partner for him. And don't get me wrong, I feel like We have to address things that are out there. Yes, you could be out here for the streets. Yes, you could go out here and cheat. Yes, you could out here live your life like a slash slinging hasher. Okay? But more importantly, you're better than that. You've been working on yourself more than that. You have the emotional maturity. You have the stability. You have the capabilities to be somebody's wife. So fucking act like it. Stop letting these people play with you. Stop letting these people play with you. Chocolate, aka Jordan, says he will be worth the wait. Fucking right. Fucking right.
Hell yeah.
My DX King says, do you still have the lightsaber? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I know, I just pulled it out like, ha! That would have been crazy. That wasn't crazy. But yeah, to all my single folks out there, don't let the streets trick you out of your peace. Okay? I want you to stay headstrong and devout on your journey. And I wish the best for all of you. Summer is coming up and everybody is about to show their ass, literally. Okay? Hey, might even be me. I might show a little ass. Okay? The body been bodying, right? But I want you all to stay hopeful that your person is coming. I feel like we don't see enough of that on our timelines. We don't. It's always, while women do, while men do, and if I want this,
Can't relate.
Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I'm way too overstimulated with that shit. So I just wanted to spread some love and let y'all know, like, yo, to those that have, appreciate what you have. To those that are still in queue waiting, okay, be patient. Your person is coming. That's it. And that's all. Listen, I feel like this has been a great episode. It's a bit of a short episode. We got some things to do. But long story short, I hope from all of this you guys have taken in. You don't gotta be loyal. You just gotta be tapped in. Okay. My message is always gonna be the same. Follow me on the gram at StormyPea, at Chocolate Chip and Sib. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember, Shy gonna take pictures with y'all at the show.
Make sure I'm in danger.
Make sure you guys get your tickets. Click the link in my bio. Go to Live Nation. Okay, Sip and Talk Heavy podcast, April 13th at Punchline Philly. It's going down. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have an outfit yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I know.
It's like too early for you to say that. You probably ain't gonna get that shit till the 12th.
I'm gonna get it on the 13th probably, but I'm hopeful either way.
I'll
right?
give you the benefit of that.
But yeah, man.
Pick up my balloons because I'm still waiting for my shit to come. I'm sorry.
Follow me on the gram at StormyPea, at Chocolate Chip and Sip. And I changed my mind. If you don't remember anything else, please remember coochie control. I love you guys and I'll see you. Peace.